here's the truth no one wants to admit. Most people aren't just tired, they're done. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You scroll, you smile, you keep moving, but inside, you're running on empty and no one even knows. And the wild part is, most folks stay stuck in this loop forever, 'cause no one ever told them what this actually is. This ain't just about needing sleep. It's emotional burnout, the kind that eats away at your spark until even joy starts to feel fake. You snap at people you love. You ghost your own goals. And suddenly, everything feels too loud, too much, too pointless. And here's the twist. It doesn't always scream. Sometimes it just whispers, "You're fine, just keep going." And you believe it until you break. So ask yourself, when was the last time you felt genuinely okay? Not pretending, not performing, just okay. Be honest. Are you tired or are you disappearing?
Hey, you. You don't need to be strong all the time. Let's get real for a sec sometimes. The bravest thing you can do is just be honest about how you're feeling. Your feelings? They're not the enemy. They're messengers, guiding you to a deeper understanding of yourself. Happiness shows you what you value. Sadness reminds you of what you've lost. Anger? That's your cue that a boundary needs to be set. Instead of pushing those feelings away, let them in. They're your inner GPS, helping you navigate life. When you let yourself feel, you're starting a real conversation with yourself. Ask, what is this feeling trying to tell me? That simple question can change everything, opening doors to growth and new perspectives. And here's the real talk. It's okay to not be okay. In fact, it's essential. Feeling is part of being human. When you let yourself sit with your emotions, you create space for healing and real insight. So next time you're overwhelmed, take a breath. Listen to your messengers. They're here to help you, not hold you back. You don't need to be strong all the time. You just need to be real. Thanks for watching. If this hit home, hit that subscribe button for more honest insights. Embrace your realness and let it guide you.
Let's get real for a second. There's a truth most people are too afraid to admit. Social media has made silence feel like failure. Most never hear this. That's why they stay stuck, scrolling, comparing, never really living. You've felt it, haven't you? That pressure to always be seen, to always be heard, to never disappear. Because if you do, if you're quiet, if you step back, you start to wonder, am I missing out? Am I failing? Am I being left behind? But here's the thing. Most people never hear this. They never realize the trap they're in. They never question why silence feels so dangerous. So they keep scrolling, they keep posting, they keep pretending, and they stay stuck. But you're here, you're listening. There's a twist coming. Are you ready? Silence isn't failure. Silence is freedom. Silence is power. But most people never find that out because they never stop long enough to listen. So here's the question, the one most people are too afraid to answer. What would happen if you disappeared? Would the world end, or would you finally start living? Comment below. Are you brave enough to find out?
If no one else saw your pain, I want you to know, I did. You've been holding it together for everyone else while falling apart quietly. You deserve to be seen, heard, held. This space is for the ones who suffer in silence. You are not alone in this. Your struggles matter, your feelings matter. Let's create a community where we lift each other up. If this resonated with you, comment, I'm still here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more support and encouragement.
Ever catch yourself drawn to people who end up hurting you again and again? You're not alone. So many of us get stuck in that toxic cycle, and honestly, it can feel impossible to break free. But why does this keep happening? A lot of the time, it starts way back in childhood. If you grew up in a home where things were chaotic or your emotions weren't seen, you might find yourself chasing that same kind of vibe as an adult. It's familiar, even if it hurts. And that's wild, right? Another big reason? Low self-esteem. If deep down, you don't believe you deserve real love, you might settle for whatever scraps come your way. You tell yourself, at least someone's paying attention, and ignore all those red flags waving in your face. And let's be real, toxic relationships can be intoxicating. The drama, the passion, the highs. It feels like a roller coaster you just can't get off. But those lows? They hit hard, and they leave you drained. Breaking free takes self-awareness and real guts. Start asking yourself, why am I really into this person? And what do I actually deserve? Surround yourself with people who lift you up, not drag you down. Remember, you have the power to choose better. You are worthy of love that actually feels good love, that respects you, supports you, and lets you be your true self. Thanks for watching, fam. If this hit home, hit that subscribe button and join our community for more real talk about relationships and personal growth. You deserve to heal and be happy. Yo, if you've been feeling off lately, don't just chalk it up to being lazy. You might be straight up burnt out, and most folks never even realize it until it's too late. Here's the real talk. 5 signs you're not lazy, you're just running on empty. You're always tired, even after a full night's sleep. Like, you crash, wake up, and still feel like you got hit by a truck. You don't care about the things you used to love. Your favorite hobbies? Feels like a chore now. That's not you, that's burnout talking. Your body's screaming at you, headaches, aches, the works. Stress ain't just in your head, it's in your body too. Listen up, you can't focus for crap. Your brain's overloaded, and every little thing distracts you. Most people never hear this, but it's not you, it's your mind begging for a break. You feel hopeless, like nothing you do matters. That's burnout clouding your vision, not reality. Here's the twist. Most people stay stuck because they never stop to listen to these signs. They just keep pushing until they break. But what if you're not lazy? What if you just need to rest? What if the real secret is giving yourself permission to stop? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more real talk and raw advice. And hey, how long will you keep ignoring the signs?
You may not realize it, but emotional shutdown is more common than you think. Life can throw so much at you as stress, loss, disappointment, that we often disconnect from our feelings. You might find yourself going through the motions, but the joy? It feels like a distant memory. If you're wondering whether you can feel joy again after this shutdown, the answer is yes. Reconnecting with your emotions doesn't happen overnight, but it can be a gentle journey back to yourself. Start small. Allow yourself to notice the little things. A warm cup of coffee, a pet's affection, or a beautiful sunset can spark those feelings of joy again. Practice mindfulness. Take a deep breath and be present. Acknowledge your feelings without judgment. It's okay to feel sadness or frustration. These emotions are part of the tapestry of life. Remember that it's not about forcing happiness. It's about rediscovering what makes you feel alive. Reach out to someone you trust. Talk about what you're experiencing. Sometimes, sharing your story can help you reconnect with your own feelings. And don't forget, it's okay to seek professional support if you need it. You deserve to feel joy again. Take your time, be gentle with yourself, and remember that healing is a process. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more insights on emotional well-being.
This is for the ones who never ask for help. You know who you are. The strong ones, the pillars of support for everyone around you. You carry the weight of your loved ones' burdens, while silently wrestling with your own pain. You wear a smile, but inside, you're fighting battles that no one else sees. You think you have to be strong all the time, that asking for help is a sign of weakness. But it's not. You deserve to be heard. You deserve to share your struggles. Remember, even the strongest trees need support to grow. You don't have to bear it all alone. It's okay to lean on someone, to seek a listening ear or a helping hand. You are not a burden. Your feelings matter. So, take a moment, breathe, reach out. Because strong ones, you deserve support too. Thank you for watching. If you found this message meaningful, please subscribe to our channel for more.
Let's get real for a second. There's a truth most people are too afraid to admit. Your burnout isn't a flaw, it's a signal. Most never hear this. That's why they stay stuck. Blaming themselves, telling themselves they should be stronger, pushing through when they should be resting. You've felt it, haven't you? That bone-deep exhaustion, that fog in your mind, that voice saying, "Why can't I just keep going?" Because if you try to ignore it, if you tell yourself you're the problem, if you pretend you're not tired, you start to wonder, why does it feel so hard? Why can't I just push through? Why does rest feel like failure? But here's the thing. Most people never hear this. They never realize that burnout is a signal, a warning from your body and mind. They never listen to the quiet plea for rest. So they keep running, they keep pretending, they keep blaming themselves, and they stay stuck. But you're here, you're listening. There's a twist coming. Are you ready? Healing isn't about fixing yourself. Healing is about listening to the signal. Healing is about giving yourself permission to rest. But most people never find that out because they never stop long enough to hear it. So, here's the question. The one most people are too afraid to answer. What would happen if you stopped blaming yourself? Would the exhaustion finally lift, or would you finally start to heal? Comment below. Are you brave enough to find out? Are you ready to wake up to mental clarity? Let's explore some transformative morning routines that can set the tone for your entire day. First, start your morning with a glass of water. Hydration kicks off your metabolism and helps clear out toxins, making room for fresh ideas to flow. Next, consider a few minutes of mindfulness or meditation. This practice calms your mind, allowing you to focus better and reduce anxiety. Just 5 minutes can make a world of difference. Incorporate some light stretching or yoga. Movement not only energizes your body, but also releases endorphins, boosting your mood and mental clarity. Don't forget about journaling. Take a moment to jot down your thoughts, intentions, or even a gratitude list. This helps organize your mind and sets a positive outlook for the day ahead. Finally, nourish your body with a healthy breakfast. Foods rich in omega-3s and antioxidants are great for brain health, helping you think clearly and stay focused. By adopting these simple morning routines, you'll wake up to mental clarity and a more productive day. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more tips on improving your daily life.
There's a truth most people are too afraid to admit. Modern love feels fast, temporary, and confusing. That's not your fault. Most never hear this. That's why they stay stuck, blaming themselves, wondering why they can't make it last, why they can't find something real. You've felt it, haven't you? That rush of excitement, then the sudden silence, the texts that stop, the plans that fade, the questions that never get answered. Because if you try to make sense of it, if you tell yourself you're the problem, if you pretend you're not hurt, you start to wonder, Why does it feel so hard? Why can't I just find something lasting? Why does love feel so confusing? But here's the thing. Most people never hear this. They never realize that love today is different. They never listen to the ache beneath the surface. So they keep swiping, they keep hoping, they keep pretending, and they stay stuck. But you're here, you're listening. There's a twist coming. Are you ready? Healing isn't about fixing yourself. Healing is about realizing you're not broken. Healing is about giving yourself permission to feel confused. But most people never find that out, because they never stop long enough to hear it. So here's the question, the one most people are too afraid to answer. What would happen if you stopped blaming yourself? Would the confusion finally lift, or would you finally start to heal? Comment below. Are you brave enough to find out?
Let's get real for a second. There's a truth most people are too afraid to admit. Modern love feels fast, temporary, and confusing. That's not your fault. Most never hear this. That's why they stay stuck, blaming themselves, wondering why they can't make it last, why they can't find something real. You've felt it, haven't you? That rush of excitement. Then, the sudden silence. The texts that stop. The plans that fade. The questions that never get answered. Because if you try to make sense of it, if you tell yourself you're the problem, if you pretend you're not hurt, you start to wonder, why does it feel so hard? Why can't I just find something lasting? Why does love feel so confusing? But here's the thing. Most people never hear this. They never realize that love today is different. They never listen to the ache beneath the surface. So they keep swiping, they keep hoping, they keep pretending, and they stay stuck. But you're here, you're listening. There's a twist coming. Are you ready? Healing isn't about fixing yourself. Healing is about realizing you're not broken. Healing is about giving yourself permission to feel confused. But most people never find that out because they never stop long enough to hear it. So here's the question, the one most people are too afraid to answer. What would happen if you stopped blaming yourself? Would the confusion finally lift, or would you finally start to heal?
Have you ever wondered why your relationships seem to hit the same roadblocks? The answer could lie in your inner child wounds.
These are the emotional scars we carry from childhood, influencing how we connect with others as adults. When we experience neglect, abandonment, or trauma as children, it shapes our beliefs about love and trust. We might find ourselves sabotaging relationships out of fear, pushing away those we care about the most. These wounds often manifest as patterns: the fear of intimacy, constant self-doubt, or even the inability to communicate effectively. You may find yourself overreacting to minor conflicts or feeling unworthy of love, even when it's right in front of you. Recognizing these patterns is the first step to healing. By addressing your inner child wounds, you can unlock healthier, more fulfilling relationships. This journey requires patience and self-compassion, but the rewards are immeasurable. So, take a moment to reflect. Are your relationships being sabotaged by unresolved childhood wounds? Acknowledging them can be the key to breaking free. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more insights on healing and relationships.
Yo, check it out. Think of your soul like your favorite coffee mug. It's full of your vibes, your hustle, and your love. But what happens when that mug's bone dry? You can't pour out your last drop and expect to keep going. Every time you give out more than you got, you're running on empty, and that's a one-way ticket to Burnout City. It's time to set up some emotional boundaries, fam. Guard your energy like it's the last slice of pizza at a party. 'Cause here's the real talk. You can't help anyone else if you're running on fumes. So, take a sec to top up. Make self-care your jam. Chase what makes you happy, and vibe with people who lift you up. When your cup's full, you can pour out love, support, and good vibes all day, no sweat. Fill your cup with whatever lights you up, whether it's chillin' in nature, getting creative, or just sitting still for a hot minute. When you pour from a full cup, you'll see something wild happen. Not only do you give more, but the good stuff comes right back at you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stick around for more feel-good content. Peace out. God.
Yo, your feelings aren't the enemy, they're like your inner GPS, guiding you to a deeper understanding of yourself. Every emotion, it's got a message for you. Happiness points you toward what really lights you up. Sadness reminds you of what matters most. Anger, it's a flashing sign that a boundary needs to be set. Instead of pushing your feelings away, try embracing them. They're not here to mess you up, they're here to help. When you actually listen to your emotions, you're starting a real conversation with yourself. Ask, what is this feeling trying to tell me? That one question can change everything, opening doors to growth and new perspectives. And here's the real talk. It's okay to feel. In fact, it's essential. Feeling is part of being human. When you let yourself sit with your emotions, you create space for healing and real insight. So next time you're overwhelmed, take a breath. Listen to your messengers. They're here to help you navigate life, not hold you back. Thanks for watching. If this hit you in the feels, hit that subscribe button for more honest insights. Embrace your messengers and let them guide you to a better you.
Let's get real for a second. There's a truth most people are too afraid to admit. Ghosting doesn't hurt less with time. Most never hear this. That's why they stay stuck, wondering, asking themselves what they did wrong, trying to find answers in silence. You felt it, haven't you? That ache in your chest, that unanswered question, that voice in your head saying, maybe it was me. Because if you try to move on, if you tell yourself you're over it, if you pretend it doesn't matter, you start to wonder, why does it still sting? Why can't I just forget? Why does the silence still echo? But here's the thing, most people never hear this. They never realize that ghosting leaves a mark that doesn't fade. They never listen to the pain that lingers beneath the surface. So they keep scrolling, they keep distracting, they keep pretending, and they stay stuck. But you're here, you're listening. There's a twist coming. Are you ready? Healing isn't about forgetting. Healing is about acknowledging the hurt. Healing is about giving yourself permission to feel what you feel. But most people never find that out because they never stop long enough to hear it. So, here's the question. The one most people are too afraid to answer. What would happen if you stopped running from the pain? Would the silence finally break, or would you finally start to heal? Comment below. Are you brave enough to find out?
Ever feel like your healing journey is just stuck? Like everyone else is moving forward while you're caught in a loop of shoulds and why can't I just get better already? Let me tell you, you're not alone. Not even close. There's one truth that changed everything for me, and it's not what you think. Right now, everyone is whispering about it, sharing it in late-night texts and secret DMs. And if you're not listening, you might miss the most important message of all. Healing isn't a straight line. It's a wild, messy, beautiful roller coaster. Imagine for a second, letting go of the pressure to be perfect. What if you gave yourself permission to feel everything? The pain, the anger, the hope, the setbacks. That's where the real magic happens. That's where you start to heal for real. So many people are waking up to this truth. They're sharing stories, shedding tears, and finally breathing a little easier. Don't let FOMO hold you back. Dive into your healing journey. Let yourself be a mess. Let yourself be human. You deserve to heal not just for the destination, but for every raw, real moment along the way. You deserve to let go of the need to be okay all the time. Thank you for watching. If this hit you in the feels, hit that subscribe button and join our real, honest, healing community. Because your story matters every messy, beautiful part of it.
You didn't wake up burned out one day. It happened quietly over time. Maybe it started when you kept saying, "I'm fine," when you weren't, or when you stayed up late just to have a moment to yourself, or when rest started feeling like laziness. You stopped listening to your body because the world taught you that pushing through pain is strength. But burnout isn't the enemy, it's the alarm bell. It's your body saying, "Something isn't right." It's your soul whispering, "I need you to choose me now." The real problem isn't burnout, it's how long we ignore the signs, how we normalize the ache, how we become numb to the noise inside. But here's the truth. Burnout is a message, not a mistake. And healing starts the moment you stop silencing it. Start small. Rest without guilt. Say no without explanation. Ask yourself, what part of me needs attention right now? You're not broken. You're being called back to yourself.
Hey you! If you've ever felt like your brain's about to explode from all the noise, the notifications, the never-ending to-do list, listen up. Your brain wasn't designed to process this much at once. We live in a world that's always on, always connected, always demanding more. But your brain? It's not built for this. It needs rest. It needs quiet. It needs space to breathe. Overwhelm isn't a sign that you're failing. It's a sign that you're human. You're not weak, you're not broken. You're just living in a world that's asking too much. So, the next time you feel like you're drowning in noise and pressure, remember, your brain wasn't designed to handle this much all at once. Give yourself permission to slow down. Set boundaries. Protect your mental space. You deserve peace, not pressure. You're not failing, you're just human. Thanks for watching. If this hit home, hit that subscribe button for more real talk on mental health and self-care. Take care of yourself, your brain will thank you.
Have you ever found yourself trapped in a loop of thoughts, replaying scenarios over and over? You're not alone. Overthinking can feel like quicksand, pulling you deeper into doubt and confusion. But what if we told you there's a way out? First, recognize the signs. Are you constantly second-guessing your decisions? This is your mind's way of trying to protect you, but it can lead to paralysis. Awareness is the first step toward breaking the cycle. Next, set a time limit for your thinking. Give yourself 5 or 10 minutes to brainstorm solutions or weigh pros and cons. Once that time's up, commit to a decision and move forward, even if it's imperfect. Another effective strategy is to shift your focus. Engage in physical activity or immerse yourself in a hobby. This helps redirect your mind and can spark new insights. Lastly, practice mindfulness. Techniques like meditation or deep breathing can ground you in the present moment, alleviating the pressure of overthinking. Remember, overthinking doesn't define you. With these tips, you can break free from the cycle and reclaim your peace of mind. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, subscribe to our channel for more insights and tips.
Burnout can sneak up on anyone, but spotting those early signs can make all the difference. Here are some key indicators to watch for. First, pay attention to your energy levels. If you're feeling constantly exhausted, even after a good night's sleep, that's a red flag. Next, notice your mood. Feelings of irritability, anxiety, or a sense of hopelessness can signal that you're heading towards burnout. Also, check in with your motivation. If you find yourself disengaged or dreading tasks you used to enjoy, it's time to take action. So, what can you do about it? Start by setting boundaries. Learn to say no and prioritize your well-being. Take regular breaks throughout your day. Even a 5-minute walk can help recharge your mind. And don't forget the power of connection. Reach out to friends or colleagues for support. Talking things out can provide a fresh perspective. Finally, consider professional help if you're feeling overwhelmed. A therapist can offer valuable strategies tailored to your situation. Remember, recognizing burnout early is key to recovery. Take these steps seriously and give yourself the care you deserve. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips on mental health and well-being. Yo, ever feel like your thoughts and feelings are just kinda stuck inside you? Like you want to say something, but you don't know how or who to tell? Trust me, you're not the only one. Loads of us feel that way. But here's the real deal. You can hit me up anytime, just slide into my DMs. I'm here to listen. Whatever you're going through, whether it's big, small, wild, or just plain confusing, it matters, and you deserve to be heard. Every message you send is a step closer to feeling understood, healing, and making a real connection. Feeling overwhelmed? Excited about something? Just need to let it all out? I'm all ears. No judgment. Don't let your voice get lost in all the craziness of life. Reach out, and let's have a real talk, the kind that matters. Remember, you're not alone on this ride. I'm ready to hear you, so don't hold back. Thanks for watching, fam. If this hit home, hit that subscribe button for more real support and connection. Let's make sure every voice gets heard, starting with yours.
Ever feel like you straight up forgot how to be happy? You're not crazy, and you're definitely not alone. Life gets heavy. The world's loud, people shut down, and before you know it, you're just checked out. But here's the thing. You can come back to life. Slowly, softly. It starts with just being real with how you're feeling. Lost? Numb? That's all right. Don't run from it, feel it. That's step one. Then, give yourself the green light to chase little pockets of joy. Maybe it's chilling with your music on full blast. Maybe it's hitting the trail or getting back into that thing you used to love but kind of forgot about. Small stuff counts. It all adds up. Try staying present just for a sec. Breathe. Feel the sun on your face. Laugh at some dumb meme with your bestie. Soak in those tiny, quiet wins. They're what bring you back. And hey, this ain't a race. It's not about flipping a switch. Take your time. Go easy on yourself. Celebrate the baby steps. Appreciate you tuning in. If this hit home, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're dropping more real talk on healing, joy, and just getting through life.
Let's get real for a second. There's a truth most people are too afraid to admit. Your nervous system remembers what you tried to forget. Most never hear this. That's why they stay stuck. Haunted by echoes, chased by shadows they thought they left behind. You've felt it, haven't you? That sudden tightness in your chest. That flash of fear out of nowhere. That old pain rising up even when you swore you moved on. Because if you try to bury it, if you pretend it's over, if you keep running, you start to wonder, why does it still hurt? Why can't I just forget? Why am I still stuck? But here's the thing. Most people never hear this. They never realize their body holds the memories they tried to outrun. They never listen to the whispers beneath the surface. So they keep pushing, they keep distracting, they keep pretending, and they stay stuck. But you're here, you're listening. There's a twist coming. Are you ready? Healing isn't about forgetting. Healing is about remembering. Healing is about listening to what your body is trying to say. But most people never find that out, because they never stop long enough to hear it. So here's the question. The one most people are too afraid to answer. What would happen if you stopped running? Would the pain finally fade? Or would you finally start to heal? Comment below. Are you brave enough to find out? You didn't lose yourself overnight. It was piece by piece. Maybe it started with a job you didn't love, or a relationship that drained your energy. Each small concession chipped away at your sense of self. Every time you said yes when you wanted to say no, a little piece of you faded. Now, you might feel like a stranger in your own life, wandering through days that don't feel like your own. But here's the good news. You can reclaim your identity. Start by identifying what truly matters to you. Reflect on your passions and values, those things that light you up inside. Next, set boundaries. Learn to say no without guilt. Protect your energy and prioritize what feeds your soul. Finally, engage in activities that make you feel alive. Whether it's painting, hiking, or writing, reconnect with the parts of yourself you've neglected. Remember, reclaiming your identity is a journey, not a sprint. Take it one step at a time, and soon enough, you'll find those lost pieces. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights on living your best life.
Let's get real for a second. There's a truth most people are too afraid to admit. You're loyal in a world that celebrates detachment. Most never hear this. That's why they stay stuck, feeling out of place, wondering if they care too much, questioning if they're enough. You felt it, haven't you? That ache when you give your all and get half back. The texts that go unanswered. The plans that fall through. The love that feels one-sided. Because if you try to match the energy around you, if you tell yourself to care less, if you pretend you're not hurt, you start to wonder, why does it feel so hard? Why can't I just let go? Why do I always care more? But here's the thing. Most people never hear this. They never realize that loyalty is rare. They never listen to the quiet voice that says, you're not the problem. So they keep pretending. They keep hardening their hearts. They keep believing detachment is strength, and they stay stuck. But you're here. You're listening. There's a twist coming. Are you ready? Loyalty isn't a weakness. Loyalty is a superpower. Loyalty is the quiet strength that keeps the world from falling apart. But most people never find that out, because they never stop long enough to hear it. So here's the question, the one most people are too afraid to answer. What would happen if you stopped apologizing for caring? Would the world finally see your worth? Or would you finally start to see it yourself? Comment below. Are you brave enough to find out?
You're not lazy. You're emotionally exhausted. And here's how we start healing that. Have you ever felt completely drained, even after a full night's sleep? You're not alone. Many people struggle with emotional exhaustion, and it can sneak up on you in ways you might not even realize. It's more than just being tired. It's the weight of stress, anxiety, and overwhelming responsibilities that can leave you feeling like you're running on empty. You might find it hard to concentrate or feel detached from those around you. That's not laziness. It's your mind and body screaming for a break. So, what can you do about it? Start by acknowledging your feelings. Give yourself permission to rest. It's okay to step back and take a breather. Engage in activities that bring you joy, whether it's reading, meditating, or simply taking a walk outside. Connecting with others is also vital. Share your feelings with a friend or loved one. Sometimes just talking it out can lift that heavy burden. And remember, it's perfectly fine to seek professional help if you need it. Healing doesn't happen overnight, but by recognizing your emotional exhaustion, you're already taking the first step. So, let's commit to being kinder to ourselves. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights and support.
Hey, you. If you've been feeling like you just can't get going, like no matter how hard you try, you're stuck in slow motion, listen up. You're not lazy. Your nervous system is exhausted. That fatigue, the brain fog, the lack of motivation, it's not about willpower. It's not about being weak. It's about your body and mind sending you a clear signal. Slow down, recharge, take care of me. We live in a world that tells us to push through, to hustle, to never stop. But your nervous system, it's not built for that. It needs rest. It needs compassion. It needs you to listen. So next time you're beating yourself up for not doing enough, remember, you're not lazy. Your nervous system is exhausted. Give yourself permission to rest. Set boundaries. Listen to your body. Healing starts when you stop blaming yourself and start caring for yourself. You're not lazy. You're human. Thanks for watching. If this hit home, hit that subscribe button for more real talk on mental health and self-care. Take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Let's get real for a second. There's a truth most people are too afraid to admit. Not wanting to talk is your body asking for space. Most never hear this. That's why they stay stuck. Pushing through. Pretending. Ignoring the quiet plea for rest. You've felt it, haven't you? That guilt for needing to be alone. That pressure to always be on. To always have something to say. Because if you don't, if you're quiet, if you step back, you start to wonder, am I letting people down? Am I failing? Am I being left behind? But here's the thing.
Most people never hear this. They never realize the gift of silence. They never listen to what their body is really asking. So they keep talking, they keep performing, they keep pretending, and they stay stuck. But you're here. You're listening. There's a twist coming. Are you ready? Silence isn't rejection. Silence is self-care. Silence is healing. But most people never find that out because they never stop long enough